One thing I thought of earlier, when you were talking about how Tim was saying something about we were doing something different, or the Faint was doing something different at the time. The whole inspiration for doing something different came from Tim. It came from Slowdown, Virginia, which was his
Yep.
band before Cursive. It was the moment that I decided or realized music can be anything that you want it to be. You put your own character into it. It's not about what type, I'm deciding to do country or reggae or whatever it is. It's style doesn't really matter. Just go all the way with what it is, with your own personality and your own vision. It can be anything. And the more expressive, the better. So I
Yeah.
think he really was the keystone of the whole thing. I would think Lullaby for the Working Class was another one that was doing something really different, but even on the way more folky side.
That's a real gift to be told a thing like that at that age, because you're kind of defaulted to like see lines and categories and try and figure out where to slot into, and to be told to see an example of like, and I'm pretty sure there's another quote from you that says something like, you start traveling around and seeing these cities and seeing that like versions of this kind of same kind of punk band or whatever, not to discount any of those bands, but like, what if we did this instead, And that's, I think most bands don't make that decision. And
Yeah, if you get out there and realize that everybody's already doing what you thought you were, the originality that you thought you had, maybe it's time to search your soul deeper.
what I find wild though is that you just named, I mean, you started to name Tim and and Slow Down Virginia as an example of that. Then you proceeded to name like three other bands from those early years of that record label. And I just find it really, that somehow was like an ethos that existed in that collection of people, like I've never been to Omaha. I don't know, that just is cool and worthy of like cool and inspiring, really.
Yeah, it's rare. I mean, people talk about it like it's rare, but yeah, everybody wanted their friends to do well, and nobody was trying to do the same thing. We were just all doing what we do and hoping for the best for everybody. And
Yeah.
yeah, maybe that's one of the ingredients of a good scene.